Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. More than 50% of Bitcoin addresses are now in the loss. Guys, that is the statistic coming out from CoinDesk, brought to us by DJ Peter Vass here on Twitter. Previous bear markets ended with the majority of addresses being out of money, on-chain data shows. Here's just a little clip of what CoinDesk is talking about.
I mean, look, they've lost money on a mark-to-market basis, but long-term holders are still accumulating. There've been exchange outflows in Bitcoin. So over the long run, I'm still really optimistic. It's just the short-term overhang is pretty dangerous at this point because it's when you're a forced seller, you're not really looking at long-term fundamentals. You just sell what you can. And in this situation, this is exactly where we are. We're like deers in front of a headlight. Everyone's laser focused on contagion risk and what is next shoe to drop. And in this sort of environment, you will sell whatever you can just to kind of reach safety.
So obviously some Bitcoin holders are in a different boat than others. And this is only 50% of those Bitcoin addresses. So most addresses holding Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, are now in the red. The first time that happened since the start of the beer flu-induced crash of March of 2020. So excuse me, it's more than 50%. So we've got the majority of these addresses in the red. And to put that into perspective, guys, I've got the Bitcoin chart up here on the daily. Last time we saw that was right down here. Panic, doom, gloom. This was at a point when Bitcoin hit about $3,800, levels that we had not seen since late 2018, early 2019. And now we're seeing it again, okay? Bitcoin as low as it's been since November of 2020. And some investors are panicking. Just over 51%, or 24.6 million addresses of the total 49.9 million, are below the purchasing price of their investment, according to data provided by blockchain analytics firm Into the Block. About 45% are in the money, which means they are boasting unrealized gains, while the rest are roughly breaking even. But notice what he's also saying as well. There are still Bitcoin whales accumulating the cryptocurrency as this market is taking a dive. So just another great opportunity for accumulating, and this is not just for Bitcoin. I mean, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies that are down below their most recent lows. I've got XRP right here on the chart right now, trading at 37.6. And XRP, like I said yesterday, faring quite well, actually, compared to some other cryptocurrencies. I also noticed Litecoin, just kind of out of the blue, has been soaring. Now, some were saying it's because the halving is coming up for Litecoin. Others were suggesting, if I'm getting this correctly, that there is some legislation now that is positing Litecoin as another commodity similar to Bitcoin and not a security, just because of the way it's structured. So, I mean, since I don't really follow Litecoin, I haven't really been keeping up on this story, but I thought I'd bring it to you because it's one of the coins that has been moving. Also, BNB coin in the last 24 hours has seen a bit of a surge as well. So some interesting observations. And guys, I thought I'd bring this to you as well. So I've been talking about the Ledger a lot recently. I got to thank you all for using my affiliate link. I know a lot of you guys have been getting your cryptocurrency off these exchanges onto a cold storage solution. Ledger sent me an email at the end of last week saying that they are having a promotion for Black Friday week. So I haven't really been mentioning this, but I guess I should be, because now you can get a deal on the Ledger Nano products. These are just some bundle packages, but you can buy them individually as well. And they're also offering up to $30 in Bitcoin for every purchase. So I don't know if that's on top of this discount or what. Like I have been mentioning, though, I do have an affiliate link in the description of my video. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. Just thought I'd bring that promotion to you. XRP Crypto Wolf bringing this up. XRP now almost twice as big as Coinbase by market cap. So XRP has been gaining momentum, and Coinbase, their stock has been taking a dive as of late. XRP is now worth nearly twice as much as Coinbase, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges. The paradox came about as a result of the exchange's record low share price, which dipped below $40.80 after another round of capitulation. There is some news with regards to Coinbase that I am going to get into. While Coinbase now has a market cap of $9.6 billion, XRP is valued at $18.65 billion. Coinbase peaked at $76.9 billion and fell below $10 billion for the first time since its IPO, in addition to the overall negative sentiment in the crypto market. So, I mean, it's no surprise cryptocurrency exchanges are going to feel the pain, and Coinbase is no exception. I mean, if you guys are feeling bold, Coinbase stock is falling back into this level of support, which it did wick down to back in May of 22. An interesting metric, though, I think this is partially why we're seeing this. So Binance's CEO, CZ, sows doubt in crypto rival Coinbase and digital asset manager Grayscale. So guys, this also came out the other day. Now, I mean, since this did come out, they did kind of clear things up. I want to say kind of. Changpeng Zhao quickly deleted a tweet that called the company's disclosures into question. So here's the story. Battles between crypto exchange titans have driven much of this month's chaos in the industry. The latest salvo from Binance's CEO appears to have been inaccurate. On Tuesday, so just yesterday, CZ Zhao, Changpeng Zhao, stepped into one of the biggest worries of the moment. Doubts among some observers that Grayscale, operator of the biggest Bitcoin trust, actually holds all the Bitcoin it says it does. So, more questions about how much cryptocurrency do these companies actually have on hand? If you were to go there today, would you be able to withdraw your crypto? Grayscale, which, like CoinDesk, is owned by Digital Currency Group, has said those concerns are unwarranted, and Grayscale has been backed by its partner Coinbase. But Zhao tweeted numbers that, if they were true, would undermine Grayscale and Coinbase's position, just stating news reports, not making any claims, he wrote in the now deleted tweet. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong appeared to respond soon on Twitter. So he did in fact respond. Here is the tweet from CZ. Brian Armstrong just told me the numbers in the article are wrong. Deleted the previous tweet. Let's work together to improve transparency in this industry. And so Brian Armstrong did respond, thank you. If you see FUD out there, remember our financials are public. We are a public company. This is one of the things that we have to remember, okay? Coinbase, they are registered by the SEC. They are a publicly traded company, and this is why we can buy their stock on the NASDAQ. But he did have to come out and reaffirm his exchange's BTC holdings. So here are just some of the fast facts. In a now deleted tweet, CZ quoted a news report that said Coinbase Custody, which provides crypto custody solutions, doesn't in fact have the Bitcoin on hand. CZ's tweet, which appeared to imply insufficient Bitcoin reserves at Coinbase, prompted Armstrong to tweet that if anyone is experiencing FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, Coinbase's financials are public for everybody to see, and that the exchange held approximately 2 million Bitcoin as of September the 30th. CZ subsequently acknowledged that he's been informed by Armstrong that the numbers quoted in the article were wrong. As I mentioned, crypto analyst and investor 360 Trader called CZ's tweets and its subsequent deletion a clown show. While Will Clement, co-founder of digital asset research firm Reflivity, said while he gets CZ is trying to protect the industry, but the tweeting and deleting are not a good look for the Binance CEO, and he is smart enough to know the difference between exchange and custody wallets. CZ's past tweets have been seen by many crypto industry participants as being instrumental in the undoing of former rival and now bankrupt crypto exchange FTX. So, I mean, on the surface, this looks like CZ is just asking an innocent question, but some in the industry are now questioning CZ's motives. They were already questioning them with the FTX story. Sure enough, FTX was in fact a scam, but we also got to remember FTX was Binance's biggest competition. Now he's calling into question Coinbase. Is this a play to get more market share? That's what some are suggesting. He's kind of poking at it. He's kind of testing his limits. So that's what some people are suggesting. I mean, I don't know. This also came out. Now you got to remember, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance. DJ Peter Vass posted this. CoinMarketCap launches proof of reserves tracker for crypto exchanges. So now CoinMarketCap is coming out with a new tool which allows users to monitor exchange reserves through displays of total assets and public wallet addresses, along with the balance and value of the wallets displayed. So here's CoinMarketCap's contribution to help make the industry honest. The Proof of Reserves, or POR tracker, audits active cryptocurrency exchanges in the industry for transparency on liquidity at any given moment. According to the announcement, the tracker details the total assets of the company and its affiliated public wallet addresses, along with balances, current price, and values of the wallets. CoinMarketCap reports the POR trackers will update every 5 minutes. On November the 22nd, the company tweeted a guide for users on how to navigate the tool. So a good little tool here for the retail traders if you want to take a look at what your exchange does hold. Of course, it's still not an excuse to keep your cryptocurrency on an exchange because these numbers can change at any point. They do say they update this every 5 minutes, and I'm sure not every single cryptocurrency exchange is listed on here, or maybe they are listed on here, but the data is not complete. They just rolled this out the other day, so I'm sure they're trying it right now, and they're going to see how it works. It is a great little tool. It's a great idea. But you got to look at who's behind this. Changpeng Zhao, obviously the owner of CoinMarketCap. So, he was the one who suggested this amidst the FTX collapse. And so the question remains, does he have another plan in mind? Things that make you go, In this case, though, a bigger industry play. I think Binance wants a larger piece of the pie. And so the FTX saga continues as well, guys. Michael Branch bringing this: a substantial amount of assets of collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX have either been stolen or are missing. So the latest article just coming out. At FTX's first bankruptcy hearing, lawyer calls out substantial amount of missing and stolen assets. A substantial amount of assets of collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX have either been stolen or are missing, an attorney for FTX said on Tuesday at its first hearing in the Federal Bankruptcy Court of Delaware. What we have is a worldwide organization, but an organization that was run effectively as a personal fiefdom of Sam Bankman-Fried. This coming from James Bromley of law firm, you guessed it, none other than Sullivan and Cromwell, who was appointed counsel by new FTX leadership. We have witnessed probably one of the most abrupt and difficult collapses in the history of corporate America. Bromley's description of FTX came after the exchange filed for bankruptcy. The document presented at the hearing showed that the Cayman Islands had the most FTX users, accounting for 22% of the exchange's global users, followed by 11% in the Virgin Islands, 8% in the UK. Users in the US only accounted for about 2%. But you got to think a lot of these offshore accounts, a lot of these Cayman Island accounts, I'm sure are a lot of wealthy Europeans, Americans, so on and so forth. And so, guys, this story just gets crazier and crazier. This from Genevieve Arash-Dechter. So more details on the FTX saga. Sam Bankman-Fried's parents own $16.4 million in vacation homes in the Bahamas, and FTX purchased at least $121 million in luxury real estate. So we're seeing where the money was spread to. By the way, SBF's parents are both professors at Stanford, which we already knew. Who did the due diligence for all these investors who put millions into FTX? According to Blockworks, Bain & Co. received over $100 million per year to research private companies for Tiger Global. One of those companies was FTX. Tiger invested $38 million into FTX. The FTX token is not even close to dead. Its market cap is still over $400 million. That's another interesting point, guys. When Luna collapsed, it basically went to zero, effectively zero, but there is still a market cap of $400 million in the FTT token, and it's trading at about the same levels when it launched in 2019. Alameda Research lost $3.7 billion from its inception through 2021. Despite a raging crypto bull market in 2020 and 2021, Alameda still managed to lose a staggering amount of money. This completely shatters the illusion of FBS, the genius that every news outlet pushed last year. There is also this, guys, that's going around, unfortunately, and I'm going to bring this up here. Over the weekend, a verified account posing as FTX founder SBF posted dozens of copies of this deep fake video offering FTX users compensation for the loss in a phishing scam designed to drain their crypto wallets. So, scammers are getting even more sophisticated now, using deep fake technology to make it look like Sam Bankman-Fried is saying something that he never said.
Hello everyone. As you know, our FTX exchange is going bankrupt. But I hasten to inform all users that you should not panic. As compensation for the loss, we have prepared a giveaway for you in which you can double your cryptocurrency. To do this, just go to the site ftxcompensation.com. Hello everyone.
So ftxcompensation.com is the website that is a scam website. So I don't know how many of you guys may have had your money on FTX. Probably not a lot of you. But nevertheless, thought I'd bring this to your attention. This is not real. They're using deep fake technology, which is getting really scary because, you know, it's really difficult to tell the difference between a deep fake and a real life person, you know, on video. So in and amidst all this, hackers and scammers finding another opportunity to victimize these people even further. You can see down here the Twitter handle is not that of Sam Bankman-Fried. So, you know, little things to look for when analyzing opportunities that might be too good to be true. We've also got this, guys, from Stéphane Hubert. Oh my God, breaking: use of prostitution platforms and consumption of hard drugs like cocaine and LSD at FTX with happy hour drug parties on Friday. Several lawsuits pending against the CEO. So just more documentation suggesting that there was a lot going on over there. I read these documents, and in them they were talking about consensus. So I think Stéphane Hubert actually did make a mistake. But nevertheless, I guess this is ETHgate news. Okay, yeah, down here he says, oops, sorry about that, consensus and Ethereum founder Joe Lubin. Okay, so that has to do with another scandal in the crypto space. Anyway, I'm going to move along, guys. David Schwartz posting this. Once again, good job, community notes. Now, as you guys know, Elon Musk has been working tirelessly to keep Twitter honest and to fact check everybody equally. Here's an opinion piece from the Wall Street Journal just with regards to FTX. FTX failed because Sam Bankman-Fried's supporters, get this, lost confidence in him. That may be how Donald Trump finally crashes and burns too. So this is, of course, another piece done by a news outlet that is framing Sam Bankman-Fried as the sympathetic victim. Sure enough, down here, readers added context that they thought people might want to know. FTX in their bankruptcy filing said that failure was mainly poor record keeping, no cash management system, over $1.5 billion in loans to executives, including Sam Bankman-Fried. Corporate funds were used to purchase personal real estate and more. So mainstream media is now also going to have a hard time covering up this crap, this rot, and these scams that some may say they're utilizing to help push in crypto regulation in the way they see fit. And, again, back to this whole idea that Sam Bankman-Fried was a plant in the system so that the United States could get a leg up so that they would have an excuse for cryptocurrency regulatory clarity on their terms, allowing their banker buddies to get in at the ground floor and to give them the leg up, essentially. But guys, it is unraveling, at least it seems like that. Not financialadvice.crypto posted this, okay? So quite a big pivot here, and I had to bring this up because this is a new Apple Plus movie that was just released, a new Christmas movie called Spirited, starring Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, as you know, was famous in the movie Elf, another Christmas favorite for a lot of you younger millennials. But this is a musical version of Charles Dickens's story of a misery misanthropy who is taken on a magical journey. That is according to the logline down here. And you guys can see the trailer just playing up there. So Apple TV, Apple Plus releasing an original Christmas movie. And the theme song of the new movie, guys, reminds me of a certain fintech company. Now, I'm not going to play the theme song, obviously for copyright reasons. Do you want to make a ripple that could turn into a wave? Here are some of the lyrics. I'm going to go over the lyrics. All across the world, the change is gaining some traction. Can we accomplish the impossible? And if you listen to the song, guys, I will link it in the description of the video. It's interesting to hear this upbeat, cheery song sung by Will Ferrell with these lyrics. Okay, every day I wake up, a single dream running through my head to throw a little stone into a mighty stream and watch the ripples as they spread. Well, we fall in line, follow every rule. But is that something we should really take pride in? Following every rule, should we take pride in this? Ripple, as Brad Garlinghouse would tell you, has been transparent since the beginning, yet they still got sued in court. Because we're treading water in the kiddie pool. When there are oceans, we could turn the tide in. If you want to make a ripple, if you want to make a wave, playing safe and thinking small doesn't move the ball at all. There's humanity to save. Ripple is a fintech company that started small. Of course, they are making waves in the fintech space. And obviously, they decided we are not going to continue playing this safe forever. We're going to move the ball. There is humanity to save, i.e. the unbanked and underbanked. The lyrics go on as such. Can we really make a ripple with our feet up while we float? Too afraid to rock the boat. If we never test the waters, we'll never know just how far the ripples go. So, it almost sounds like this song was tailor-made for this particular company. Do you want to make a ripple, ripple, ripple? I think you want to make a ripple, ripple, ripple. Consider the consequences. Consider the possibilities. Now, if we choose this dude, 1 goes to 2 and 4, and jumps from 4 to 8. Ripple, ripple, ripple. Yes, soon you guys, it multiplies to thousands more. Can you hear it reverberate? Ripple, ripple, ripple. Then millions, 2 and 2 billions, and it never ends. All across the world, the change is gaining some traction. I could go on, and I don't actually know what this song is about because I have not seen the movie, but you can take this as an analogy for what Ripple is doing right now in the world. And to just add the icing on the cake, guys, the BlockBiz here posted this. No words. Posting Val Jester Locke's retweet here from Mr. Pool Guys back in March of 2021. Take a look at that image there. Doesn't it look oddly familiar? These two Christmassy looking characters, one in green, one in red. And of course, we have the poster right up here, and it was posted right beside that as well. You can see it here. Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds in green and red, respectively. Dare I also state this, Tim Cook, The CEO of Apple, who allegedly has a lot to do with the Apple original content programming, or at least there have been reports that he has wanted to have more control over it, posted this in July of 2020. By 2030, Apple's entire business will be carbon neutral from supply chain to the power you use in every device we make. The planet we share can't wait, and we want to be a ripple in the pond that creates a much larger change. So these guys also on board with the 2030 agenda, wanting to make a ripple in the pond that creates a much larger change? Coincidence, guys? I will let you decide. It just really does get me thinking how deep this goes. Mr. Poole continuing to knock it out of the park with these predictions. I gotta say, it was one thing when I was reading the lyrics, when I was listening to the song and, analyzing what the meaning could be, likening it to Ripple the fintech company. But then when I saw the Mr. Poole tweet, it just all made sense. Anyway, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.